All right, today we're going to work on linear equations and linear systems. Checkpoint 3, solve it. So the first thing I'm going to do is solve this first set of equations right here. I don't know why, but a lot of people are skipping this first problem, but it is a problem, so you got to solve it. So I have to solve it by using substitution to find where these two cross. Now I can do it two ways. I can convert it into y equals mx plus b form and set them equal to each other. Or I can use the nickname method and remember that negative y plus 6 is the full name for x and plug that in for x. That's the method I'm going to use today. So I'm going to do y equals 2, and instead of putting the nickname, which is x, I'm going to put the full name, negative y plus 6. Okay, now I need to simplify, so I need to do 2 times negative y and 2 times 6. So y equals 2 times negative y is negative 2y, and 2 times 6 is going to give me 12. So now I need to solve for y. Center of my equation is my equal sign. I'm going to bring all my y's to the left and my numbers to the right, since my numbers are already on the right. So I'm going to add 3y or 2y here, because negative 2y, the opposite of negative 2y, is adding 2y. So I'm going to add 2y here as well. Those are going to cancel out. Y plus 2y is 3y equals 12. Now in order to get y by itself, I'm going to divide by 3, because 3 and y are married, so I need to divorce or divide them, because that's the opposite. I'm going to divide by 3 on both sides. 12 divided by 3 is going to give me 4, so I know y equals 4. Now I need to figure out what x equals, so I'm going to plug that in back into this equation right here. So I'm going to do x equals negative 4 plus 6. Well, negative 4 plus 6, if I owe you $4, but I have 6 at the end of the day, I have $2. So that gives me the point 2, 4 for where we cross. All right, so now we have the first one solved. We got it. It's 2, 4. Okay, so then we need to go on to our next part, which is going to be this equation here. So you buy a cell phone plan at T-Mobile, and they charge you $50 to set up your phone and 50 cents per text message. Your best friend Sarah buys a plan from Verizon, and she was charged $25 for the phone, but $1.25 for the text message. So the first thing I want you to do is write your equation. So let's start with yours. Okay, we want to know how much your cell phone bill is, so that'll be y, like how much does it cost you? And we know that it costs 50 cents per text message. The word per tells me that this is slope. Okay, so it's 50 cents x. So it's 0.50x. And then I need my initial charge, which is my initial charge for the phone, which is my b, which is going to be 50. And then I'm going to go to my second equation. Okay, so again, our x is how many text messages she sent. So this per means that's our m. So our m for this case is 1.25x plus Sarah's initial cost for her phone was cheaper than yours. It's 25. So looking at this, we can say that Sarah's plan initially is cheaper, but at some point your plan's going to be cheaper. And so question number 2 wants to know, at what point do you guys' plan cost exactly the same thing? Because initially Sarah paid less because she paid less for her phone. At what point, how many text messages do you have to send before your guys' plans are equal to each other, or they mean the same thing? Okay, so I'm going to set them equal to each other. So I'm going to do 0.50x plus 50 equals 1.25x plus 25. And I can do this because they're both in y equals mx plus b form. So I'm just plugging each equation in for y. Okay, center of my equation is the equal sign, and I've got to find out what my x is, or how many text messages will make this equal. So I'm going to bring all my x's over to the right and all my numbers over to the left. So to bring my x's to the right, I have to get rid of this 0.5x. The opposite of a positive 0.5 is going to be a negative 0.5. Okay, so 0.5x minus 0.5x cancels out. So minus 0.5x. Okay, so we know that x is going to stay. 5 minus 0 is 0. I can't do 2 minus 5, so I'm going to borrow, make that a 0. 12 minus 5 is 7. Bring my decimal down. Oops, and this should have been a 5. Sorry, guys. Okay, so now I have 0.75x is equal to 50, and I got to bring this 25 down here too. So I have 50 equals 0.75x plus 25. Now I have to bring the numbers over, so I'm going to subtract 25 on both sides. Those two are going to cancel out. 50 minus 25 is 25 equals 0.75x. So now I'm going to divide by 0.75 on both sides to get x by itself. And that's going to give me what x is. But I don't know what 25 divided by 0.75 is off the top of my head, so I'm going to do some long division here. So I'm going to bring this over. 0.75 equals 25. I've got to bring my decimal over 1, 2 places. So in here, I need to bring my decimal over 1, 2 places. I'm going to put that there. 0, 0. Okay, 75 doesn't go into 2. 75 doesn't go into 25, but 75 does go into 250. 75 times 2 is 150, so I'm going to guess it's going to be around 3. 3 times 5 is going to be 15. Carry the 1. 3 times 7 is 24 plus 1, or 21 plus 1 is 22. Okay, now I'm going to subtract. 250 minus 225 is 25. Now I'm going to bring this 0 down, this one. Okay, and so now I have 250 again. So then I know that's 3. So I'm going to subtract 2, 2, 5. 250 minus 225 is going to give me 25. Then I bring my 0 down. And you might notice that this is going to be 3 repeating. So I can't send 0.3 repeating of a text message. So it's going to take 33 text messages for them to be about the same price. Okay, so your answer is going to be 33 texts. All right, once you have all this math written down, go ahead and hit submit for feedback. Have a good day, guys.